All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking about real music in real time for real people just like you and just like me. The title of this video, is Molly Hatchet flirting with disaster yet again? As you can see here on their website, one of the few bands that I've seen that actually has a gig coming up in the month of October. They are at the Performing Arts Center in Jamestown, Tennessee. Now, again, each state has different restrictions and so forth. Personally, you know, when you turn on the news each day, you just feel fearful. You're always afraid. You're thinking to yourself, you can't go out, you can't associate with people. I learned a statistic today about people who wear masks. 86% of new cases are from people who are wearing the mask. Okay, I know I'm not supposed to say statistics like that, but that's the truth. So whatever this is, it's really not going away. And people, I don't know if they're going to feel comfortable going to the Performing Arts Center to see a southern rock band like Molly Hatchet. In Tennessee, I imagine they're probably looking for something to do. I was just talking with Tommy DiCarlo and his band DiCarlo. They're selling out shows. Now, they're not playing huge venues, but still, people are wanting to go out and be entertained. And I got to tell you, I went out and purchased this album last year. This is one of the better live albums I've ever heard. It's called Battleground. Not only that, I mean, the marketing of the thing, the way it was put together. This is a 2 CD digipack. I'm pretty sure I did a video on this when it came out. If I scroll down here, these are all the details. If you like Southern rock, and their vocalist is a guy by the name of Jimmy Elkins. That is their new singer, and he is on this. And I'll tell you what, he really sounds perfect for this role. I mean, it's tough to replace people when they move on to the next life and so forth. But Jimmy Elkins is a great sounding frontman for this band. He, again, replaces Phil McCormick, and Phil McCormick passed away, I think it was April of 2019. So again, another Southern rock band with their share of tragedy. The difference between Molly Hatchet and Lynyrd Skynyrd, all right? Skynyrd did not go for somebody who sounds like Ronnie Van Zant, whereas Molly Hatchet has kept this pretty faithful to what they sounded like back in 1978. And I think that's what makes this doable for me. They're kind of a nameless, faceless band. They've had, some prominent people in and out of the group, but nothing to the degree of, say, a Ronnie Van Zant or, a Gary Rosington, who thankfully is still with us, but is kind of hanging by a thread from what I've been hearing and reading, and that he needs to rest up and so forth. But is this move to be playing a concert, maybe is this a little too extreme? Some people might say yes. I mean, if there are all these people out there and there's no end in sight to what we're witnessing. But right now, it's only 10 days away, and I think they probably would have canceled the show. If you go to their upcoming tour dates, you get that one. That's just one date. And then there's one in Arlington, Texas on December 4th. They've got one in Austria, so they'll be going overseas. By the way, this is a foreign record label, Steamhammer, that put this out. And they did such a nice job. The production value, it's great quality. And places like Vienna, Austria, they will turn out to see Molly Hatchet. There's this fascination with Southern rock and roots-oriented music. Prague in the Czech Republic. So again, Then they're off to Germany. And again, a few dates in Germany, on and on, pretty much. Looks like they're going to be going to Switzerland after that, Belgium, back to Germany, staying in Germany. Wow, so they've got a ton of dates in Germany in December. So they might be able to make up for some lost revenue. And then they're coming back to the States, but not until February of 2021. So interesting. Jamestown, Tennessee. So if you're near Jamestown, Tennessee, and you want to hear some fantastic classic Southern rock, this is a group that really delivers live, and you can check out this album too. You won't be disappointed. It's called Battleground. The recording is awesome, production value through the roof, and a band that can still do this. They can still bring it. Totally different membership, and again, this is one of those times where I am 100% on board with this lineup because, again, you're replacing people that have moved on to the next life, and that's, I don't know what else to say about it. It's difficult. I mean, you could just wrap it up and say it's over and just not do this anymore, but there are people that show up to these gigs. There'll be lots of people that show up overseas to see this band, and a lot of American bands from, like the 70s and 80s, who are no longer really very popular here in the United States. They go to other markets and they do fantastic because people are far more open-minded about music, and they haven't discarded all of the classic stuff that we grew up listening to. In fact, they embrace it, and that's heavy metal, West Coast rock, Southern rock, blues. It's just pretty amazing, and it's encouraging because, my channel is worldwide. So, again, if you're watching this overseas and you want to see a great Southern rock band, I would check out Molly Hatchet. This lineup is very solid, and I think you'll enjoy yourself. All right, I am done with this video. Is Molly Hatchet, are they flirting with disaster again? Maybe, but they've always kind of lived dangerously, so this isn't really a surprise. All right, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you soon.